We are thrilled because we've got a world premiere here tonight of a brand new biopic of one of the greatest movie stars, I think, of all time. And that movie star is, of course, can you shout out a movie star, please? Huh?
Jonny Depp.
Jonny Depp. All right, this lady is unbelievably hot for Jonny Depp. She shouts it every time. Right on. I mean, not unbelievably, I can totally get it. Enjoy.
Well, of course, when I was working with Jonny on Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3, I played the ship, and I remember he was so gentle, so very gentle, climbing through my rigging and pulling my wheel this way and that. It was the easiest job in the world. A lot easier than Mutiny on the Bounty, where they treated me abominably. I mean, they fired cannons at me at that one. I mean, I'm still getting over it now. I still don't have a left leg. Jonny.
Well, the thing about Jonny Depp that you need to know is that he is actually 18 foot tall in proportion to me. I'm a leprechaun.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know that Jonny started out as actually a carpenter on the Pirates of the Caribbean. He was brought in to actually help build Tortuga, where it's set. And the director...
Oh, Jonny, well, Jonny said to me, I need some voice classes to express myself properly, because...
When he played Edward Scissorhands, he did this action with his hands, and I thought that was the character, really. I originally wrote it as Edward Parkinson's, and that was inappropriate. Jonny added the scissors himself, and the project really came to life after that. It was the same with his other movies. The Enormous Head, that was one of his. It didn't get made in the end. But of course, doing the voices on The Corpse Bride, yes, he had a fist this big. It was amazing. Bang! It would explode into his face, and that is where the voice came from. His eyes would be streaming, but he'd do another take, and I'd say, do you want me to punch you? And he would go, no. No, don't. That would be painful. But Jonny, he is the consummate professional, you know. Even when, oh, you're getting awfully close. Even when, well, I've never kissed the whole audience before, but if you're game, Jonny would do this.
Well, of course, you got to remember that when he started, he was the most amazing opera singer. And I was like, you got to keep that going. But then, of course,
he was always very proud of his singing voice, of course. Down the years, there weren't many opportunities for him to do things. Now, I let him borrow my guitar, this one here, in fact, and 2 years later...
wow!